guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today we're diving into the Witch's Moon box for September 2020. I'm like, what month are we in? All right, let's jump in. The theme for this month is called The Witch's Call. There are moments that exist throughout each day where we demand control, call upon guides, and cast out negative or unwanted energies. These practices are so vital during times of overabsorption, chaos, and polarization. Our dedication to the craft provides us with the unique opportunity to maintain and regulate the energies that are allowed to enter our sacred space and ritual areas. Within this power, we are the creators and the destroyers, choosing our own path and connecting with its purpose on a more intimate and meaningful level. In this very special collection, we provide tools that are unique in their ability to aid and empower us during ritual. This one-of-a-kind box has been in the process of creation for many moons and is exclusive to the subscribers of the Witch's Moon. So yay! All right, let's jump in. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? Okay, well then, let's take the lid off. Oh my gosh, this is a custom handmade pentacle witch's bell. Oh my gosh. Check that out. It is very heavy and it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, so let's see what they have to say about this bell. Okay. It says, it has been such an honor to work on the creation of a custom bell, relying on intuitive energies and spiritual guides to direct us. The rigging of the bells dates back almost 4,000 years, communicating messages over long distances and symbolizing power and status. Commonly said to have begun in ancient China and slowly seeping into the roots of religions such as Buddhism, Hindu, Shinto, etc., the bell transitioned into a known tool for communication and slowly started to appear in the creation of transformative music. Very often the bell is associated with the same qualities as the Tibetan singing bowl and can be used for similar purposes. Okay, so it goes on to talk a little bit more about it, but oh my gosh, like I'm like, whoa. I mean, I do have, Tibetan singing bowls. I have like other little chimes and bells that I use to clear my area, but this one is so powerful, and we have the protective symbol on the front, the pentacle. So I'm like, yes, this is so cool, you guys. Next is the Sirens and Spirits Incantation Book of Shadows artwork. So it says, this is to accompany your witch's bell. We have included a very specific incantation that can be used while clearing your sacred space and setting your intentions for ritual purposes. This was written by G. Ibis and illustrated by A.E. Alden. So let's go ahead and check this out. So I definitely want to have like a little bit of a ritual before I start incorporating my bell into my practice, because anytime I get a new tool to use, I obviously want to imbue it with the energy of what I'm doing. But this is beautiful. Again, something very beautiful and something that I will use actually during my my bringing in of that particular tool. Next we have the Witch's Bell Book of Shadows artwork. They have partnered with a very talented local artist to create an exclusive Book of Shadows artwork that provides further information regarding the Witch's Bell. This wonderful print goes into detail on the 4 aspects of use for the exclusive bell that has been included within this collection. As stated within this beautiful print, the Witch's Bell alters conscious states and promotes access to oneness as we transition to greater levels of spiritual awareness. So this was written and illustrated by A.E. Alden, who does some beautiful work. Stuff that is not only beautiful but functional as well. I'm going to need to take some time to look through this and see which of my journals I would like to place this in. Wow, this is great. Then we have the Power and Protection Spell Candle. So it says they've hand rolled this spell candle with the intention of enhancing the magic that flows through you and your sacred space. The energetic properties that have been placed within this candle were carefully selected to create a barrier between your rituals and those that wish to disturb it. So let's see. They have enchanted this candle with the oils of frankincense and myrrh, which are powerful resins that I like to work with. Well, I guess depending on what it is that I'm doing, but if I'm trying to create some protection, that's definitely the resins I will use. So it smells lovely from here. And I'm not that close to the camera, but it is so cool. Then we have the Aegis or IG Magical Anointing Oil. It says they've created this magical anointing oil with the intention of providing you with a token of strength, courage, and protection as you travel into spiritual realms. The Aegis or IG was commonly referred to as a shield carried by Athena, born from within the passion of battle. So it tells you a little bit on what you could do with your visualization. But let's see, inside here they have frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood oils, clover, ground sage, lavender buds, and hyssop, as well as a Lemurian quartz to help personify oneness, and a mixture of their great roar magical oil from their personal cabinet of witchery. So I know you guys can't take a whiff, but you know, sometimes the magic comes through, but let me take a whiff. You know, that scent is really hard to place. I don't know, it's like a rugged softness. It's quite the oxymoron almost. It's like a juxtaposition, but it's so cool. I mean, I definitely can feel like there is some protective properties in here, you know, if you were to use it as a shielding oil, but that is very cool. And then we have the Pulse of Peace Sacred Salt. So it says this sacred salt was created with the intention of aligning yourself with the energies of peace and tranquility before ritual work. It tells you a little bit more about what you could do with this. But inside here, they have cedarwood and chamomile oils, as well as clover, chamomile, and plantain herbs, and a special mixture of their regeneration magic oil from their personal cabinet of witchery. So let's go ahead and take a gander at this. So a little bit different container. It still is their plastic container, but this time instead of having the plastic top, there's like a little aluminum top maybe to this. So let's go ahead and open her up. I do reuse these jars, by the way, because I like reuse everything. But beautiful. But let's have a sniff. Oh yes, bring on the earthiness. I love it. For me, with the bath salts, because I don't really take baths, I just sprinkle it on the floor of my shower. I put my little like grate cover so it catches all this stuff so it doesn't go down the drain. And then that way, you know, I can place my feet on it and like absorb some of the magic. You know, I think it works well that way. But you could also put it in a bowl of water, bowl of water, and kind of pour it over your head in the shower. You could place it in a sachet. You know, so there's other things you can do other than taking a bath with it, unless you have a bath and that's your thing. So you know, do your thing. Ah, yes, we have the Hematite tumbled stone. So to facilitate union between you and your spirit guides, we've included a tumbled hematite to accompany you on your path. In addition to spirit communication, we commonly use hematite to assist us in turning our intentions into physical and spiritual manifestations. And talks a little bit more about hematite. But I also use hematite for protection. I would say more when there's an abundance of energy, not like somebody's physically trying to attack me with their energy, but when there's a lot of energy and I feel it's overwhelming, I like to use a piece of hematite. So very cool. It's always so heavy. Ooh, then we have the Concordia ritual incense sticks. So it says they've placed these within the collection for you to burn near altars or to incorporate within your rituals. Concordia embodies the energies of harmony, unity, and sympathy. It talks a little bit about what you could do with it if you are sitting with its smoke. If you're a little sensitive to, burning incense, or you have kittens in the house like I do, and you can't open up all the windows, I usually tend to burn it outside my front door. And just like, I imagine that whatever I'm trying to bring in with the incense surrounds my whole home, and then it almost turns like my home into my one large altar. So just a thought for those of you that are sensitive to scent. All right, herbs. Yes, my green witch heart. So we have 3 herbs here. We have feverfew, we have angelica root, and we have flaxseed. So it says feverfew is a wonderful protection herb. It's a must-have in any witch's cabinet, commonly found growing within the home of practitioners. Feverfew provides safety and comfort during times of unease, chaos, confusion, or disharmony. Angelica root, which I actually just recently used in a spell, is a multifunctional plant. It aids in some of the most common spells and rituals used today. Angelica root is a wonderful ingredient to include within herbal incense blends to rid your area of evil and negative spirits before beginning your rituals and spells. Let's see, it talks a little bit more about that. And then it goes on to flaxseed. So in addition to enhancing prosperity and abundance, flaxseed can be included within a variety of protection sachets to guard against psychic attacks or negative attachments. So yeah, these are 3, well, actually I don't use flaxseed all that much, but definitely feverfew and angelica root are some of my more commonly used herbs. So I always welcome more because I use a lot. But I look forward to using flaxseed. And then we have the personalized oracle card reading. So it says they have meditated and selected a card from the Star Temple Oracle deck by Susie Cherub to place inside your box. So what they do, and this is what I love about the Witch's Moon, and I know maybe some other subscription boxes do this, but I've just kind of created such a bond with like the energy that comes through in their boxes. But they literally sit with each person's box and pull a card. And I think that is so wonderful, that they are, connecting with and energetically bonding with the people who subscribe to their boxes, because they know that there are real witches that, rely upon these tools and love incorporating them into their practice because, well, they use them, these tools in their own practice, so they're a lovely group of witches, and I totally appreciate that. So I got Taiget, the storyteller, intention. I'm the narrator of my own life. I totally understand what this means, by the way. So this is going on my altar. Lastly, the Witch's Moon always incorporates a blank piece of parchment paper so you can write your intentions for the month or whatever it may be. I like to bust out my special quill pen for writing. But since it's on really nice parchment paper, it just, makes the whatever it is that you're doing a little bit more fancy. All right, you guys, so that was everything in this month's Witch's Moon box for September 2020. The theme again was called The Witch's Call. So many wonderful tools for me to think about how I'm going to incorporate these into my practice. And just a little caveat, just remember that, fancy tools aren't what make the witch. A witch uses his or her environment, whatever's at hand in order to achieve, a certain outcome. But, if you have the means to help maybe support local entrepreneurs and stuff like that, especially a local group of witches. I mean, they were semi-local to me, now they've moved, but yeah. So anyway, I will put their links down below in case you guys are interested. They also have a great moon market where they have local artisans place some of their work. So if you're looking to also support independent artists and things like that, that's definitely a great place to check out. But anyway, that's it from me, Spiritual Homies. I hope you dug this. If you did, don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. Not only do I have a plethora of readings, but I have my bracelets that I make. Ooh, I'm working on a new bracelet to add into my shop. I also have my Rima body sprays, my salves, my Wally's World Oracle, which was community created and community funded last year. So, that's why I have a soft spot for indie deck creators, because I'm an indie deck creator. And I also have my Travel Witch altar pendants, my Ancestral altar pendants, my Rainbow Bridge pendants to honor your furry, feathery, scaly loved ones. But yeah, you know, I love doing these review videos, not so that I can say, hey, you need this stuff, but also to give you ideas of things that maybe you already have or that you have at your disposal, and you can, you know, rework them in a way that best fits your practice. But anyway, I have a newsletter if you guys want to sign up for it. It's totally free, and I email you on the first of every month, and that is the only time I email you. And it has like my witchy DIYs, arts and crafts DIYs, channels that I'm watching, herbs that I'm using, tea that I'm drinking, crystals that I'm using, etc., etc. If that interests you, definitely sign up. It's on my website. And if you want to throw a little love my way, think about joining the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittens, weights, and tarot. It definitely helps out the channel so I can create more, do more for you spiritual homies. And yeah, that's it from me. I'll catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.